Meve shook her head in disbelief as she surveyed the landscape before her. The Nilfgaardians had destroyed everything in their path. Burned farms, trampled fields, leveled orchards.
The bastards,
she hissed.
They mean to cause a famine.
When the Lyrians reached Braithwaite, a small village near Aldersburg, they saw gaunt men and women, more bone than flesh, gnawing on acorns and boot leather. The invaders had requisitioned every scrap of the village's food stores and hauled it off to their nearby camp. In strained voices, the villagers begged the Queen to help them retrieve their supplies.
"Milady, frost'll come before we know it. Fair't help us. Why not a soul'll live to see the thaw?"
Meve looked around at the blackened, scorched village, at the walking skeletons who dwelled in it. The suffocating smoke bellowing up from the fields sent tears streaming down her face.
"I'll do what I can,"
was all she said. She knew this was not the time for a rousing speech. She needed to act.
"Milady, have mercy. We'll waste away and starve."
The Lyrians reached the outer defences of the camp where the Nilfgaardians had taken Braithwaite's food stores. Rayla delivered her report.
3 heavy infantry regiments, Nazari arbalists,
the warrior said.
And I heard neighing, so they've cavalry as well.
Meve said nothing, working it over in her head. The fate of the starving villagers weighed on her heart. But was it worth risking heavy losses to aid them?
"The Nilfgaardians keep food in storage and watch it rot while peasants perish from hunger. Will we allow this?"
the Queen said, addressing her soldiers. Cried the soldiers.
"I didn't think so,"
Meve said with a smile as she drew her weapon.
"Lyrians, attack!" "Today our swords shall taste imperial blood!"
Oh!
101, 102, 103.
Oh!
152, 154.
Without hesitation. Oh!
Wise choice.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Alba!
Left, right, left. Right.
Cool.
Order!
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
I'm a monster.
Oh!
Very good!
Again and again and again.
Praise be to the great sun! Should have listened to me old lady.
Elherzer!
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Ha!
Yes. My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me. It's still outside. There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Grace, the battle's won. We've secured the storehouses.
Meve managed to rout the Nilfgaardian troops and regain the stolen supplies. However, the Queen's good humour faded soon after the battle. Her soldiers began loudly demanding she not return to the village, but keep the food for her troops.
We've nigh empty bellies too, my lady. And whatever we give them, the black-clad bastards will just steal right back. Better to strengthen our own army than the enemy's.
Easy it would have been to take offence at the soldier's words, to accuse him of greed. But his words held much merit. Meve's army had no less need for the food than the peasants, and in war-ravaged Aedirn there were few chances to replenish their supplies. After a moment's hesitation, the Queen announced her decision.
We shall divide the food. Half we return to the peasants, half we keep for ourselves.
At first, the peasants were glad to see the soldiers, but their joy quickly turned to anger when they found Meve had decided to return only half the recovered supplies.
And for a queen to stoop so low, robbing good folk, starving good folk. Ugh.
Meve refused to argue with the villagers. Yes, justice was on their side, but in times of war, justice counts for little.